In engineering design, it's quite common to perform a save as operation on an existing assembly. The reason for this is simple. Engineers often need to create a new version of a product that includes certain small or large modifications. For example, when we need to change the overall dimensions of an existing design, performing a simple save as can save a significant amount of time in creating new documentation in 3D models. In my example, I'm working with a gull wing window that needs to be modified. Since the entire model was created parametrically, I wanted to streamline the process of renaming files, assigning locations, and updating associated drawings. To make this process easier, I created my own Save As macro. When you run the macro, you'll see a very intuitive and familiar interface. On the left side, we have the drawing tree. On the right side, there are columns we can edit. At the bottom, there's a pattern feature that allows us to rename files in a format that suits our workflow. By selecting parts and adding them to the table, we can first rename the components. After that, it's also possible to edit the new name for each part individually. We also have a command to confirm whether we want to perform Save As on drawings as well. In this demo, we'll show an example of that. Since this is a relatively large assembly, we don't want to manually create folders. That's why there's the Auto-Generate Location command. Here, you only need to select a location for the top-level assembly, and the macro will automatically generate locations for the rest based on predefined rules. If you're only saving a single assembly, you can instead use the Set Location command and select one folder manually. This is just for convenience and speeding up the process. Once everything is set, we simply run the Run Save As command. Now we can modify the model parameters as needed, for example, changing the height and width of the window, and the entire model will update automatically. After that, we can open the drawing and update it accordingly. Here you can see that I am making changes to the width and height and updating the model. After that, we can open the drawing and update it accordingly. When updating the drawing, the dimensions we changed are updated as well. And I also have a macro created to update the title block. This demo highlights how automating repetitive tasks like renaming, location assignment, and drawing updates can save significant time and improve